Hi, and welcome to the show. And yeah, just going to talk about the Gaza Israel ceasefire and what great news it is. It's amazing. It's brilliant to see. Um, and the fact that it's happening is, I hate to say it, um, but it's all due to the Trump administration. You know, all this talk that, Trump's going to be even worse and blah, blah, blah. Um, Well, we'll see how that goes. But for the moment, they were absolutely wrong. Uh, Peace, ceasefire is here. Peace is happening, and Palestine is in a much better situation today, and a better situation for the future. I feel, but that may all change to tomorrow. Who knows? But being in the moment, um, after watching the genocide, the utter barbarity of the Israel Israeli Defense Forces, and just how barbaric they were. Um, yeah, it was I didn't think this day would ever happen, especially the way Biden was carrying on. Make no mistake, nothing gets done without the US's approval. Goes to show, um, yeah, there's some interesting things going on there. I think there's been a sort of seismic shift, and yeah, this is an outcome of it. And yeah, I'm quietly optimistic for the first time in a long time. But that may change. Um, who knows? Who knows what's going on? But it was so good to see the Palestinians uh, get a reprieve. And I thought it was just interesting how, you see the Israeli hostages and they look good. They got goodie bags to go as well. All this talk, all this propaganda by the Israelis saying, "Oh, they'll be in terrible conditions. They'll be treated badly and tortured." No, it just seems that the Israelis did that. That's the Israeli method. It's just total projection. So yeah, I'd like to see how the Palestinians hostages are going. And the first set of hostages that are going to be released are people who were they were just taken by the IDF. There's no accusations or anything against them. They were just taken. Um, and remember, in Israel, they're brought before a military court. All Palestinians face a military court. Um, they don't face a civilian court. So, but apparently that's not apartheid. um, yeah, that's just insane. So, yeah, I'm fascinated. I'll be watching to see how this goes, and it's interesting for me to see how mad respect to Yahya Sinwar. I mean, whatever you may think of him, uh, but as a military strategist and political leader, he got all his objectives met. Um, yeah, he did it. Um, yeah, this is the fortunes of war, I suppose. Um, and these are the machinations of nation states. Uh, Hamas is a government in waiting. They're calling them terrorists today, but if you're a student of history, they used to call the ANC terrorist organisation, and it was outlawed by the West. You notice the colonizers, uh, their acts of terrorism is called, defending themselves, even though they're the occupier. I mean, I've seen this all before. I've seen, and I'm a product of colonialism. I'm a member of a minority indigenous group. So I understand. I feel for the Palestinian people. God bless them. Um, yeah, we all understand the settler colonial project. I'm just glad that it's good to see. I kind of feel, I'm sort of like cheering them on from the sidelines because they've suffered heaps. And good on Necharai Kata, the Jewish anti-Zionist group. Um, and if you haven't heard of Necharai Kata, they're here on YouTube. I'd urge you to subscribe to their channel. It's like someone tuning out to me. Carl. Yeah, Necharai Kata is the Aramaic um, noun for guardians of the gate, and yeah, if you don't know, Aramaic was the language spoken by Jesus. And yeah, Necharai Kata is a group of ultra-Orthodox Jews, and they're anti-Zionists, and they do not support the state of Israel at all. And yeah, they've been, sort of taking the fight on the streets of New York and protests, and yeah, good on them, and good on yeah, um, the Palestinian people. Um, yeah, may their suffering be alleviated, at least for the moment. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I might do another video soon. I'll speak to you soon.